Welcome back, guys. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we got a one of 884. This is a 1970 GS Skylark. Pretty rare car. Has a believed to be 350 up under the hood with powered steering. It's actually really smooth. I mean, starting this up this morning, it's cold here in Tennessee. It's like one crank and she was idling just like she is now. So far so good. I'm going to be taking her down the road, pointing out any kind of flaws, looking for issues. That way you know exactly what you're getting. You can tell on the paint. The paint is fairly weak. Looks like they kind of sanded her all down, got her in a primer here. That's all right. You really see what was under it. And by the end of the video, what I'll do is I'll bring it back to the lot. I'll walk around this car. We're going to point out chips, scratches, flaws, rust. But right now, we're going to take it down the road. And anything I see, I'll let it be known. So let's go ahead and get this hood shut. It comes down pretty easy. I mean, I'm just barely pushing it. Look at those detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. Look at our finance options and the shipping options we provide. And don't forget to hit subscribe. I make these videos all the time for you. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. And of course, before I leave the lot, we look around the interior. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? It's a game we like to play on the channel. It's showing 95,000 miles on the dash there. Coming across the top part of the dash, nice and clean. Carpet in this one is not in bad shape. Doesn't look bad at all. The seat needs to be replaced or redone. It's got a bunch of rips up under it. We'll be showing that towards the end. There's a huge amount of paperwork on this car. I mean, this thing is full, and that's going to come with it. So we're going to keep it safe and sound right there. Looking around the back seat, nice and clean. Package tray, pretty much the same thing. Looks good. The headliner's got a little rip over there in the corner. Nothing that can't be fixed. You also got some stitches falling out up here. I mean, this fabric doesn't look to me to be that damaged or old. It just needs to be fixed up. So let's go ahead and start her up here. Starts up nice and easy. Engine temperature's working its way up. It's almost up now. Oil pressure's up to around 50. Let's try the radio.
For folks that like that.
Radio does work. Wipers. Yep. Nice and smooth. Switches feel smooth too. Blower motor. Yeah. Do we have heat yet though? It's still cold. So we'll be watching for that. Gas gauge is at quarter tank. Should be all right on fuel. Horn, did you place your bets? Let's try it. Works good. Sweet. All right, let's hit the road and see what else we can find. All right, getting ready to take off here. That engine temperature gauge just kind of went back down. I'm not sure it's reading exactly correct. I'll keep my eye on it throughout the video. Clutch is letting out about a quarter way off the floor there. Brakes, stopping pretty fast. Killed the motor. Sorry, I couldn't see there for a second. Had somebody parked out in front of the lot. Okay, rolling out. Speedometer on this one's broken. It's not working. Seems to be shifting perfect. Steering's nice and tight on this one. Got a slight pull to the right. I was making sure it wasn't the road before I called it out. Thing's very easy to shift. Turn signals popping up on the dash here. like they're popping up on both sides too. All right. So far, so good. Running through this parking lot here. Get down on them brakes again. Front left brake just locked up when I got down into it. I haven't noticed any issues with it. Getting down into it, it did seize up. Try it again. Okay, it's starting to stop good. I think they just needed the dust knocked off of them. It's that time of day where it's traffic all around. I can't just slam the brakes going down the main road. I'm just trying to check them out through the parking lot here. That's stopping just fine. What I'm going to do after this is some outside shots. We're also going to get the undercarriage. I'm going to light it up so you can see it all the way both sides from front to back, and I'll come back over it where it goes the other direction. And we'll go ahead and get started here. So I've got 2 out of 3 spots been taken up. So I'm gonna have to find me a new spot. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all popping up on the screen, looking pretty good. We got good lighting in here with the sun right now, but all right, we're gonna take off. Once we get back to the lot, I'm gonna do the walk around, point out all the little chips and scratches and flaws. Hopefully you got that undercarriage shot. Hoping that the turn signals popped up when I drove over the camera. Same with the front. There we go. Nice and smooth as we're going down the road right now. It's still showing below average temp. It's showing like 150. I don't know if that gauge is actually going to be too accurate, really. Oil pressure is up to 40, 45 right now. Just got a good amount of pep there. Let's shift her down and get down with it a little bit. Jump up on the highway with this one. She's got plenty of range. Motor feels pretty good on this one too. Open her up pretty good there. Get down on the brakes. They don't feel too bad at all. Stopping just fine. I think it did have a little bit of dust on them before. All right, we'll get turned around and head on back to the lot now. Guys, if you haven't already, check out briansmotorsports.com, full customization shop for all the cars, trucks, whatever you got that needs to be done. He does interior, stereo, wheels, lifts, he'll even lower one. But yeah, this is a guy to go to. All the Tennessee Titans come down here, or a lot of them do, maybe not all of them, but just jump on over. It's briansmotorsports.com. Always getting something done. And as we're cruising up back to the lot here, in between us and Brian, you've also got the pawn shop, the Red Rooster, which is an awesome meat and three. You got the pub right here. It's got all the local beers. And you even got a jewelry store. All right, we've made it back. Right here's where I'm gonna do the picking out the flaws segment of the video. I'll be right back, guys. Hang out with us. See you in a minute. Okay, back in action up here. We're gonna be looking for any kind of flaws. Look at this bird. Bird done got us. Look at that. Looking for flaws. Not including the bird. But I'm gonna be looking for chips, scratches, rust, whatever I can find. That way you know the rest about this ride. I want you to know everything before you get here. We try to be an honest dealer. Try to show all the flaws that we have. Undercarriage shots, look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. And I know some of y'all need financing. You also want to know about the shipping. That is on maplemotors.com. I know I repeat that a lot. It's very important to go there if you're interested in buying a car from us. So let's get started here. So first thing I noticed on the whole entire car, light scratch marks, sand marks all over it. It's almost like they just put it in a primer and sanded her down. You got some pitting in your headlights. They're not perfect. The bumper on this one, it's not perfect either, but it still looks pretty good. I mean, it's not too bad. Got a little crack here. Coming down the side. Going over the fender. Little blotches there. You got some spots in the corner of the door there. Got a little spot there, a couple of little blotches. Going back up and over. Right scuff. Looks like this has been repaired in the back corner here. Back that mid section. Got some pitting on your door handle. Couple little spots. Nope, nope, just wiped it off. Chip right here. Emblems are in good shape. A little bit of pitting popping up there. We're gonna check over the headliner here. Or not the headliner, but your top. You can see you got silicone around the edges. I'm feeling for kind of rust popping up under these. A lot of times they will, especially around these edges and stuff, but they feel solid. And you know, I think that's what they were doing with all that extra silicone, making sure it's good and sealed up. A few cracks. I'll take that one over if you want. Just lay it in Pops' truck. Free flags, guys.
I thought you said you wanted to take it on.
Yeah, I'll take it on. The car's over into the side. My keys are in there. Just lay it on it. All right. Down this side. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of pitting right here on your chrome. There's a bubble right there inside the door. You can see a chip in the corner. Down the mid section. A little bit of pitting on your door handle. Trim looks good around the window. The front windshield is in good shape. Lifted up right there. Your vinyl top in the corner is lifted up. You can see how it's kind of tight. Looking around the trunk. Needs a new seal. Weather stripping is definitely weak on the back here. Trunk lid itself's in great shape. Looking down in your trunk, you got a little bit of moisture on top. This is an old mat here. Moisture right there. Water is getting in, probably from this week's seal. More than likely. Solid trunk though. Somebody touched it up with some paint, probably where the water is getting in here. The rust was trying to spread. Package tray. Not too bad. That is a very old mat. Got your jack, your spare. It's like air shocks. Going on down with this. Good spring in the trunk. And it locks up good. Back bumper on this one's got some pitting popping up on it. You got some light scratches coming across the back. Okay, let's go ahead and check the interior out. The outside on this is not too bad. I didn't see a whole lot of issues there. Opening the door panel is in good shape. You can definitely tell it's older. You got light scratches here at the bottom. Your weather stripping on this one is older and needs to be replaced. Your jams are not too bad. Seal back here is all right. The seat here, you can definitely tell this side's got a bunch of rips in it. The middle isn't too bad. I bet you the passenger side's ripped up too. Also got some tears up there in the top. Yep, passenger side's ripped up too. Needs a little love. Gotta have her in reverse to take the keys out. She sounds pretty good. Full pressure on this one at idle. Calm down. Right around 20. Rev it up, it'll jump up almost to 50. The engine temperature, I don't trust it. That's just staying way too low. These things should be running at 170. I don't think that this gauge is too accurate. They may have put it in the wrong spot. I've seen them do that before too. Woo! I forgot about it. When it gets cold, you start getting that static electricity. It'll catch me in every video. The motor in this one is nice and quiet. Running smooth. Under the hood, it's clean. Let's go ahead and see how she shuts down. Pretty easy, I'm just barely pushing on it. It's coming down just like it should, and it's locked. Let's check that other side. It looks like it's sitting a little high in the corner. I'm gonna push down on it. Okay, on that. All right, guys, I do appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share, hit like. I'll keep these videos coming your way. That helps me out quite a bit. Why did he shove that flag in? All right, yeah, be sure to check that out. Look at the detailed pictures. I have finance options. I have shipping options. I hope you enjoyed this one. We do this with every car on the lot, guys. We're gonna see what he's doing over here. Where's he shoving a flag in? Oh, it's just the wheel. I guess it'll be all right. It ain't touching the ground. I'll have to go kick him. No, it ain't touching the ground. All right. Man, it's about time to go home, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you later.